Coach, thanks so much for joining us on the call. First, congratulations to you and your growing family. If you would give us your thoughts on the game against UConn, please, and your thoughts about headed up to Philadelphia to face Temple on Saturday.
Anytime you get a win in this league, it's a good win. Thought UConn was a team that was improving. They gave us some fits at times during the games, and other times I thought we played well. It was good to get a win. This is going to be a big challenge for us going up to Philly to face another improving team.
Take questions for Coach Frost, please. Star 1 on your telephone keypad will put you in the queue. The operator will introduce you.
Trace Trilco, Nightline.
Coach, after the game, some of your players said there's a little bit of complacency that set in as the game was moving along. How do you coach against maybe playing to the record of the team you're facing?
Well, we prepare. We address that through preparation, and our guys have prepared well every week. It's hard in the course of a season to be at your very best every single week. I don't think complacency is the right word. I just don't think we are quite as sharp and maybe had quite as much energy. And it's hard to be at your very best every single week. But our guys have been working through the week to be good enough to get it done, and we need to make sure that we're at our best going forward for these last few.
This week, a tough test on the road, a Newton game. How do you avoid this being a trap game before the big Black Friday showdown? The Tampa School.
We just have to look at what's in front of us. I think our kids remember what happened with Temple last year, and I think they've been looking forward to this game. So we have plenty of reasons to focus on this one, and we're not looking any farther forward than that.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
Mark Marducci, Philadelphia Inquirer.
Coach, I wanted to ask you what you thought of Temple, and also specifically what you think of number 18 and their quarterback Frank Newtile.
Well, I think he's just like the rest of the team. I think from the beginning of the year till now, they look like a different outfit. Finding him and getting him to play well obviously has been a big part of that. And I think a lot of people can build off that and gain a lot of confidence. So he's fun to watch. I think he's doing some good things, making some throws, running when he has to, and getting the ball to guys that can make plays. And I'm impressed with the progress that they've made and how they look on tape right now.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Dan Tortora, wakeupcalldt.com.
Good afternoon, Coach. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. To look at what your team's been able to do this season success-wise on the field is one thing, but to do it amidst everything that I'd spoken with you a little bit early in the season about with the hurricane, just how you've seen this team respond, the scheduling changes, having to play, really without that bye week and whatnot, just what you can say about how the team weathered the storm literally and figuratively to get to where you are right now.
Yeah, I think by focusing on the task at hand, we've had a lot of distractions and kind of a weird year. We're finishing this off with 10 weeks in a row of football games, and we're doing the best to keep our guys fresh and focused. But this team has been really resilient. They've been able to address about any challenge thrown at them, and we're going to have some more thrown at us this year. So we got to make sure that we stick to the script.
There's been a lot of schools that have tried to institute this, hurry-up speed style offense. Wake Forest has their style. Syracuse has theirs as well. Just what you can say about what makes yours unique and special and what you've taken away from how the team has responded to what you tried to implement last season into this year.
Well, we couldn't make all the changes we wanted to overnight, but this team went to work right away when we got here trying to adopt our way of thinking and our way of doing things and our schemes on both sides of the ball. And it's been fun to watch the improvement. I think, we got to the point where we were decent last year and really took off this year. And I think a lot of that has to do with the buy-in of the kids and also has to do with our ability to recruit kids right here in Florida that came in and helped us as young football players, and we were able to plug a lot of holes that way. So I think the formula worked and everything just kind of came together with the right recipe, and these guys really springboarded and have gotten to the point they're playing at a pretty high level.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
You bet.
Dirk Chatelain, Omaha World Herald.
Hey, Scott, you guys have got a lot of good stories on your team, but Adrian Killen's committed like 72 hours after you got the job, and I think you guys offered him a scholarship about 24 hours after you got the job. Can you sort of describe how that happened? Did you know about him in advance, and how did you get him so quickly?
No, I didn't know much about the landscape down here in Florida when I got here. There was some guys in the recruiting office, Ryan Callahan in particular, that had been here before, and I think when everything went south that last year, he kept a list of guys that we might be able to get in on and recruit. And when I got down here, I immediately went to work looking at a lot of tape and finding guys that we thought fit our scheme. And AK might not fit a lot of schemes, but he definitely fits ours. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but he's got elite speed, and we knew we could use that in our system. He was our first phone call and our first unofficial visit, and he was our first commit.
Sort of a big picture question, but what do you know now about being a head coach that you didn't know 2 years ago? I know you've given it a lot of thought and preparation before you took the job, but is there anything that you know now you didn't know 2 years ago?
Yeah, I know a lot more. I've done it. I've done it now. But it's good to see everything that you've learned from other people and are trying to implement. It's good to see it work.
Thanks, Scott.
And any other questions for Coach Frost, please? Star 1 on your telephone keypad. Well, Coach, thanks for your time today. We look forward to hearing from you again next Monday.
Thank you.